Welcome back, new viewers and gamers. It's time for a new episode, or quite possibly the finale to Kirby's Air Riders. And today, we're at the end, the journey's end. Let us begin. And I see this is a whole host of boss fights. Oh yeah, we're on the lion thing. I completely forgot about this, not gonna lie. First boss battle. Hey, it's Robo DDD. Oh, I see. It's just a little boss rush. I might as well see this neat animation again. Alright, lion guy, let's see what you got. That sounds like we're probably going to refight the other bosses as well. Look at that, already halfway through his health bar. Oh, he's firing his laser. Oof. Wow, I took a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Alright, at least he's down. Alright, next boss fight. Probably gonna be Karl Marx next if I had to guess. No, but 0-2. Alright. The Blood Angel is back. I can't wait till I eventually play Kirby 64 on the channel. Definitely been playing on that for a while. Ow. Oh. Alright, give him needle power. I got him at a good half HP. That's not half. Ow. It's not even that hard to dodge his attacks, so why am I having so much trouble with this? Alright, one more good line and we should win this. Uh-oh. He's firing the laser beam. As long as he doesn't move it, I'm good. And he didn't. Die already. Yes, he's down. Now let's see if we have enough HP for either Karl Marx or Nightmare. Now we're getting close to the big bad Nova himself. Alright, Nightmare's next. Does that just Marx as the strongest of these? Well, yeah, maybe. Guess it makes canonical sense. Honestly, Nightmare's kind of weak compared to other later Kirby villains.
3, 2, 1, go! Fighter!
Kind of reminds me of back in high school when a friend of mine, who was a huge Kirby fan, like goddamn he's a huge Kirby fan, and I thought I was a Kirby master, seeing his like collection. It was back when Star Allies was the latest Kirby game. And I remember, it was back when I was in high school, my junior year, his senior year. And he made his own little story based on Kirby. Remember giving him a good read, it was actually quite good. Though there was one little fight that he made in there I thought was dragged on a little bit, but that was about it. But that's a story for another day. By the way, the same friend that I was talking about that gave me that old copy of Cave Story that's on my Switch 1. Thanks, Nightmare, for giving me a nice little stroll down memory lane right there. Alright, last but not least, Karl Marx. Before we make to the big bet. Well, you know what? Okay, now it definitely makes sense why Marx would be the last one. So he's the one originally associated with Galactic Nova over here anyways. Alright, Marx. I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm again. Oh god, my health bar is getting drained real fast there. Alright, get out of the way. Give me a cabbage. Cabbage good for you kiddos. And he's dead. Oh, you went down way faster than the other ones. Alright, it's time for the true final boss. The first game since technically playing a robot where the Galactic Nova, or at least something similar to it, shows up. Alright, if you all remember the boss fight from our Superstar Ultra playthrough, we gotta attack his core. Or the nucleus surrounding the core, which is obviously a reference to his boss fight in Superstar and Superstar Ultra. I just gotta destroy these. The controls here don't feel the best, I'll be honest. Alright, at least I'm not on some dumb timer, that's nice. Oh, he's got lasers. Ow. Ow, I'm dying. Oh. Okay, I hate how the controls on this feels a little bit, not gonna lie. Because it feels like it's kind of moving on its own. There we go. Maybe I just need to get used to the controls is all. For the specific segment, can you jump? Thank you. Alright, that's the only one I have yet to destroy. Good to know. Alright, I can't fall off the edge. That's... oh my god. Like, it feels like it keeps moving on its own. Alright, next up the lasers. Time to attack the heart. I want the... I'm not supposed to be in there. Oh, that's not good. Oof. Alright, good to know what that does. I wonder how many times I have to hit it. Ooh, dying over here. Alright, he's changing colors a little bit. It's also a neat little reference to his final fight in Planet Robobot. Alright, he's getting a little more defensive. Alright, let's see how long these lasers last. Alright, not that long. Take this. I think one more good hit and you should be down. As I said from the stiff controls in that first phase, this isn't that bad. I kind of like this. Well, let's not say anything about it until I win. Ow. Alright. Going for broke here. Take that. Get off my screen. You bitch ass heart. Yeah, well, that's the end of that. And I'm gonna take a little picture, because I can. And we're dead. We have died. How did we survive this? Are we gonna survive this? Probably. No, we survived somehow. Okay. I mean, I know Susie's a robot, but how the hell are we breathing out here? Whatever. You know, what is the oxygen or the air like on Popstar? You know, weird question, but whatever. At the end, that's the end of the story mode. Well, and that was Kirby's Air Riders. Well, as usual, time for me to do my obligatory what do I think of this game anytime the credits show up. Well, what a neat game, a worthy sequel to one of the greatest GameCube games of all time in my personal opinion. And I mean, you guys already know how biased I am towards that GameCube. The wonderful GameCube, the greatest Nintendo console, everyone can fight me about it. If there's only one GameCube fan on the planet, then that is me. But, it's the racing for the most part, depending on which car you choose, or machine, excuse me, I gotta call them the right term. Feels. Top right is always pretty neat. The normal races are pretty cool, and honestly, as I've said in previous episodes, I kind of prefer this over both Mario Kart World and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. People are gonna fight me about it, but I don't. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. I still don't think the battle mode is done better in this game. I think the Mario Kart games do that better, in my personal opinion, for reasons I've stated many times in the previous episodes. But otherwise, game looks absolutely gorgeous. To be the third exclusive console to the Switch 2, or game to the Switch 2 behind Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, of course. Very worthy, in my opinion, of being that. And definitely, and honestly, I almost prefer this over Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. Which, speaking of that, I definitely plan on going back to that playthrough eventually at the time of me making this vid. Don't worry, it's coming back very soon. But, along with that, let's see, the racing feels good. And best of all, City Trial is awesome. We need more modes like City Trial. Hopefully in the next Smash Bros. Game we eventually get something like that, just like Smash Run and the 3DS version of Smash 4. That would be super sick. Just like how fun it was in the original, super kick-ass here. And I love that. So I wonder if I could skip that. You know, let's keep going through the credits a bit more. Music is always cool. I still have yet to unlock all the characters, but I don't think I'm going to do that in this playthrough, and that's okay. Like, just Magalore and Dark Meta Knight I think I'm missing, and that's it. Though there's one bonus episode I still have planned as well. And that will be done in due time as well. Got a lot I want to do before a certain special day later in the month of February at the time we're recording this. Besides that, what else can I say? The game's a good 9.5 out of 10, just if only the battle modes were a little better. Then I'd give this a straight 10 out of 10. Those battle modes kinda sucked, I'll be real. Like I keep saying, if you only had to hit your opponent maybe a set amount of times, I could see that being way better in my personal opinion. But anyways, this lion guy kind of just shows up out of nowhere, which is a little strange after you get all the machines, so I kind of wish the game would explain that a little more, but Kirby games are no stranger, not really explaining the lore further enough. You kind of have to look for external sources like Miiverse back in the 3DS and Wii U days for information on certain Kirby games, certain Kirby characters and shit. Well, let's see. My favorite ride in this game, which I think should be the question today, like of all the rides in this game, which one is your favorite? Or actually, Did I already state that? I don't remember. Maybe I did, and if I didn't, yeah, that'll be the question of the day for this video. But of the 24 machines, because of the 2 legendary machines, which one is your favorite and why? Let us know in the comments below for those of you on YouTube, and even those of you on Twitch if you want to answer that question. And watch Galactic Nova show up again in a future game. We'll probably see him again at some point, just like we did in Planet Robot. You know, that technically wasn't Galactic Nova, but again, discussion for another day. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna skip this, dragging on. Alright, you got no QOTD as a playable character, that's pretty cool. Alright, ride Leo for the first time. You've reached the true ending for the first time. You can now ride as new QOTD. Alright, well, story mode is now complete. Don't need to worry about this anymore. Alright, you know, since this episode is a little shorter than I thought it would be, you know, let's just end this off with a little city trial. Before we do, though, there's a certain thing that I've seen. These little gummies! I know one of the trailers for this game showed this off, so I want to show it off a little bit here, too. Like all those gummies we got throughout the story mode. Apparently it's 202 of them, which I wonder if there's any others I might be missing. Who knows? Well, there should be one for the Dragoon, so I guess I am missing one, but that's about it. Kind of fun just twirl around your sword like that. You can always do it clockwise or counterclockwise like I'm doing over here. But you can fling them, which, honestly, I don't think this does much. Like, what is this supposed to... Oh, it throws them. Okay. I mean, I guess, but who are you throwing this at? It's just weird. Okay, this is quite fun. Just hold it like that and you get to throw them. Too bad they don't really go anywhere. Attract them together, you're a floating planet now. It's kind of fun to just fool around with it for a few minutes. I feel like that novelty might wear off really fast. Anyways, the garage. I guess we could put certain rides here. Well, good old reliable wheelie scooter's gotta go over here. Wheelie Rex has definitely helped me quite a bit during this run, and... I guess the Wing Star. What else am I gonna put there? That was good for the glide sections. Because literally designed for that. And Kirby kind of feels like a little similar to how he plays in Forgotten Land in this little area. Especially with this little flip jump he does. I mean, it's a little different. He doesn't seem to hover as much as he did in Forgotten Land. Alright. I can buy garages. Oh, looky there. Wow, I have that many miles, huh? Screw it, why not? I can put 9 rides in there. Change the garage, man, to this one. Probably could decorate that off screen, don't need to do it too much here. Alright, I do like that shows off the different stats. And apparently the Slick Star was always transparent like this. I don't think that was conveyed too well in the first game. Alright. Time to get out of here. And last but not least, the Miles Shop, what we just spent on that garage. And just get a lot of dumb things like machine parts. Just decorate the different stars, I guess. I mean, I've seen people come up with some really cool patterns, like Kyogre and Groudon rides for the star over here. I already have all the rides, so no point in that. Headgear. Just neat little things. Why not? Great, now I can put that on Susie and bull horns. For fun, why not? I guess they're unlocked as you progress through the story mode in different areas. Let's see, a little sticker over here. Kind of reminds me of the trainer IDs in the Pokemon games. And then just dumb sounds. Who cares about any of that? Alright, like I promised a few minutes ago, why don't we play a little city trial for our final episode? If y'all would like, I could also do little bonus episodes for funsies. Against people online, we could always do that. Alright, let's do a new QOTD. See what neat ability he's got. But everyone likes to see level 9. Level 7, I don't think I'm good enough for level 9 just yet. But we'll get there, don't you worry. Alright, Alright, give me my wheelie scooter. He's gotta be somewhere. Alright, I'm hoping they don't steal one of those. Oh, who am I kidding? They always steal them. Alright, there's one right there. And you're mine. Time for some speed and control, as they say. Nobody says that. Ow. Somebody hit me. That's just rude. Give me my top speed. Does that say suck? I saw that. Oh, gives me free stats. Gimme, gimme. Alright, what's his special anyways? Alright, darkens opponent's vision during further darkens on contact. Okay then. So you just can't see, it's like the Mario Kart blooper if it was good. Special formation of the scenes was dispatched. Well, where will we go to find them? Right over here, according to what the game's telling me. I don't need any of these. Give me all your stats. And one last time, Dale over here. Still baffles me that this thing's name is Dale. Hope we see that thing in a mainline Kirby game, that'd be nice. And speaking of that friend of mine from earlier in the vid, I know he's enjoying this game, or at least did a few months ago, when this game first came out. If I ever see him again or talk to him again, I gotta play with him. Wait, hey, you got one of the legendary pieces, I need that. That should be a hint of what the bonus episode will be for everybody. Because it's very difficult to get all those pieces. Come on, Turn, what are you doing? Alright, what are we doing? Where's the reception? I don't know where we're going. I guess it survived till the end to win? I can't tell. Well, one guy died. And as I mentioned, why the battle modes kind of suck in this game. I can't hit shit. Give me your stats. You're mine. I want the one with the Dragoon part. Gimme, gimme.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish.
I got a lot of offense. Can't get mad at that. Now I've been put to sleep. It doesn't matter. And these are our stats. Oh, nice. 16 HP. Let's do a gourmet race. I gotta eat the most to win. Ready? Go eat something. Or whatever you say in the beginning of one of these. And if I was playing a Susie right now, I would have been able to get that. Oh well. A few more seconds, we can do this. I got 97, what everybody else get. And I am the winner. Got 8 points in a single match. Alright, King DDD with different colors. That's totally cool. Whatevs. So in the next episode, I'm going to go into Hell of Lana City Trail because there's a few things I want to unlock that I can only unlock in that mode. As I mentioned with the hint of those legendary machine parts, you can probably guess what I'm talking about here. But anyways, if you all enjoyed this finale to the Kirby Air Riders playthrough and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit with the videos you screw now on YouTube and that bell button for more. Consider answering the question today of all those 24 machines in this game, which one is your favorite and why? Let us know in the comments below. And consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a Twitch subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a terrific day.